It's 1990. I'm standing in my mom's driveway talking with my best friend Barry. I'm telling him about my decision to quit my job at Honda of America and go into real estate full time. We'd been best friends since the 7th grade, and all I ever talked about was going into business for myself. I wanted him to be as excited and as enthusiastic as I was. I was hoping to at least get his support. But to my surprise, he was the exact opposite. He acted like I betrayed him or something, let him down. Quit your job to go into real estate? Are you kidding me? Man, you can't sell nothing. Nobody's gonna buy anything from you. It was so intense. He woke up the inner critic in me and it started chiming in like an ventriloquist dummy. Nobody's gonna buy anything from you. Nobody's gonna buy anything from you. Man, are you crazy? Man, are you crazy? Now this is important because there are times in life when we come to a fork in the road, when you have an expanded vision of yourself and you see yourself doing something greater than what you're currently doing. It's only natural that you want to confide into someone close to you, but depending on their state of mind, and even though you're just looking for reassurance, confidence, validation, their response could create a defining moment. High achievers go with their gut. They get rid of negative people and they give it all they've got. My best friend was prosecuting my failure like a pro bono attorney, and he had for his chief witness the inner critic. This took me way back to elementary school, the 5th grade, Berwick Elementary School, when I was trying out for the flag football team, the Berwick Bengals. Now, the coaches were looking for the biggest players they could find, even though we were only 10 years old and it was only flag football. I happened to be the smallest player on the team. I overheard them talking about who they wanted to keep and who they wanted to cut. And I heard one of them say, "We can let go of the little guy." When I heard that, my heart sank. I was demoralized. When my father came to pick me up, I said, "Dad, I'm sick of football. I don't want to play anymore. They said I'm too small. They want to cut me." He said, "Okay, Marcus, you want to quit? Tomorrow we'll take your helmet back. Tell the coach you quit." When he said that, I felt this small. I felt petty. I felt foolish. My father had brought me face to face with a defining moment, and I didn't like how it felt. The next day, I didn't bring it up again. I said to myself, if they're going to cut me, they're going to have to cut me. But I'm not giving up. And you know what? I made the team. Not only that, I was voted MVP that year, and we won the championship. Now, this was only Little League, but it was a defining moment. Back to 1990. I didn't listen to my friend Barry. I went head first into real estate. And for the first 2 years, I struggled. I had setbacks. I had difficulties and rejection. Doors slammed in my face. Phones hung up on me. And all the while, the inner critic was in my ear. "You can't sell. Why'd you quit your job?" But by going into the 3rd year, I figured out a niche. I created a system, and I brought in some outside help. By the end of the 3rd year, I was the leading sales agent for my company, and I became the youngest broker in the city of Columbus at that time. I found out that the high achievers were right. You've got to go with your gut. Dr. Robert Anthony, in his book, The Ultimate Secrets to Total Self-Confidence, said that any idea you have, any far-fetched idea your imagination gives you, it comes with the mechanics and the ability to make it happen. You just have to believe in yourself. And get rid of all the negative people. My friend and I hadn't spoken for years since that day. And until recently, once we bumped into each other, he invited me to his house. We fell out, and he kicked me out. You've got to know who you can count on and who you've got to count out. Then give it all you've got. A.L. Williams says all you can do is all you can do, and all you can do is enough. Just make sure you do all you can do. So as you picture yourself living the life that you have imagined, as you climb new mountains, as you take on new challenges, make life choices, remember, go with your gut. Give it all you got and get rid of negative people. And as I close, I want to leave you with this poem by Edgar Albert, my theme poem that I wrote in my yearbook, Eastmore Class of 1982. When everyone says it can't be done, you just chuckle and reply, maybe it can't, but I won't be one who will say so till I've tried. Just buckle right in with a bit of a grin, and once you start, don't quit. Just smile, sing, and tackle that thing that can't be done, and you'll do it.